Hi, in this video I will show you how to put together the Diploma gift card holder, which is an SVG file from Simply Crafty SVGs. These are the pieces to the gift card holder, so here's the big piece. So you can see how I folded it. It's going to fold up like this. So you want to make sure you fold it on the score lines like that. And then this piece, which will fold like this, and this is just for the little sleeve that goes around it. These two pieces are for the Diploma, or not four pieces. There's three in one color and the little ribbon, and then the little congrats that goes on the other side. So this is what the Diploma looks like finished. So we'll do that first. So we have these three pieces, and we'll put the ribbon aside for now. I inked it around the edge because it's the same color as this, so that's going to help give it kind of a little frame each section and give it more of a dimensional look. So it's just going to go like this, and then this little circle is going to go over here. Okay, so again, I inked it a little bit, inked the edges, and you can see what the final looks like with the edges inked. So let's go ahead and put this together. And I'm using art glitter glue. A little stuck here. So if you do have a fine tip applicator like this, every once in a while, if I don't keep this lid on, which is, this one's like this, I do get it, it just dries, the top dries out. So I'll just have a little extra towel to make sure that I was able to unclog it. So I'm going to line this up to the top and the ends and the curve up here. So make sure I get it lined up, make sure it's oriented the correct way. And then we just add this little piece at the end. So let's go ahead. I'm going to add glue here. And I kind of know the space I'm dealing with. So just take a look really quick before you add glue there. I didn't get it lined up perfectly, but close enough. And then this just goes in the middle. We just line it up, like the ribbon around the Diploma. Okay, so that's done. Let's go ahead and piece this part together. So this is the congrats. You don't have to use it. You could actually just simply maybe use a piece like this and emboss it or something like that. Or get maybe pattern paper. But if we want to use the congrats, this is how it lines up. So these two pieces are the same size. So let's glue those together first. So this goes in front of that solid piece. So we just want to go around the edges. And these two pieces are smaller than that front, just slightly, because I didn't want those pieces to really show that much on the side. So we're just going to line them up. You can just pull it on its edge here. And then we'll add glue to the back of that and just line it up. So we just need to put it in a place like this. So if you look this way, it's going to be centered. So if I centered it, and it's so slightly off, and you can kind of see if I flip it over, it's going to be in the right place. So if you want to do it that way, you can, but we have to add a little glue around these letters and the whole panel, so just carefully go around the edge and around the letters a little bit here. You don't want to do that. I don't want to get it on the front. And if you do like really close to the edge of the letters like that, just be really careful. And you might want to either use your finger or paintbrush or something like that to make it a little bit thinner so it doesn't start to dry. It doesn't leak into the edge so you don't see it on the other side. I'm just going to eyeball it here. This is why we want to get it on little pieces so it sticks down. So I put it a little bit too high, but that's okay. It still looks like the right thing here. So we have that done. So we've taken care of this and that. So now let's go ahead and put together the actual holder. So we're going to fold these in like that. And then what we're going to do is glue it like that. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I don't want these showing on the other edge. So you could do that, but I don't want them showing on this side. I'm going to put this on here. So I want it to be on the inside. So with that in mind, if you're going to do this, you want to get the glue as close to the edges as possible. Because we don't want, when we put the gift card in, we don't want it getting stuck underneath this edge. So the most important edge is this top edge. So get the glue as close to possible. So I'm going to just do this so we don't get it on the inside here. So right here, up here, you want to get it really close. So there's no gap. The bottom, it's a little bit more. It's just so we can easily slide in the gift card. Just going to fold that in. I'm getting a little glue on my, we can fold that over like that. Then I'm going to give it a lot of pressure here. Go all the way up so we can get it nice and adhered on both sides. I'm just trying to get it so when we put a card in, it doesn't get stuck. I mean, obviously, if you're the one making it and putting the card in, you can be careful how you slide the card in. And then last, so we're only getting real close. So the two things we need to do is we're going to put together this little sleeve, add this to the sleeve, and then put this on the other side. So here's the sleeve. It folds like this. So fold it on the score lines like this. And then it's going to overlap. So kind of check to see how much it overlaps before you add glue. You don't have to add glue the whole thing. I'm just going to add glue to the end. Then fold it over. Just line it up here. And then we want this side to be it's going to be on this side, so you don't want to glue this onto that. You want to glue it on this side. So we can go ahead and just center it, however you want to do it. I'm just going to add glue along here because it's almost that big. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. So I'm using the side with the seam. You can just center it. This will be easier to see from this side. So we still have the ability to open it. Oops, just flipped it off. To slide it over. So if you wanted to go all the way to the edges, you could. I pulled it up before it was dry. So make sure it's good and dry before you go any further. Pulled up a little paper texture. So we'll let that dry on the side. Then we'll go ahead and center this on this other side here. So that'll pretty much finish it, and then we'll put the a little bit more embellishment on it. after we get this centered. And if you do like my projects and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the little subscribe button below if you want to. You can always hit that little notification bell as well, and that'll tell you when we post new videos. We do several a month, as well as freebies and some tutorials here and there. So, and if you do like this video, I ask you to do a little thumbs up below. That helps me. So we're getting close to the end, and we're just going to add a couple enamel dots here. And then I'll show you like a little pseudo gift card that goes in. So you could put little gems here. I'm going to put little enamel dots. So I have these sprinkles, which are enamel dots from Doodlebug Design. I like them. I mean, you could make your own obviously too, but I'm just going to spice it up a little bit. I don't use them like extensively, but it's always nice to put a couple little accents here and there. And then we'll show you, I kind of have a fake gift card. That's the same size as the gift card. So you would just put it like, you'd have it like this. You'd slide in the gift card, and it would be thicker than this because this is my little demo gift card. And it might go a little bit further down, but since it's thicker, it might not. So, but that says it could go down like that, so that you have a little place to pull it out. I could have made it smaller, but I decided that maybe it'll get, some might actually want to stick it here, and you could always put, if you wanted something like this to display it, you could always put like a little piece of removable adhesive or like a little adhesive glue dot in the back just to keep it in place. So, just thoughts. And then once you have the gift card in there, you can just close it up like this. And this part's going to be in this side. So you just want to carefully open it. I'm going to slide this over. Like that. So it'll keep that in place. And you can see that it just goes, you want it just right above the congrats. So there's a little bit different gift card, and you could actually add something here too if you wanted to, like their name or something like that. That would be fun. So I hope you like this project, and like I said, if you did, please give me a little thumbs up, and I thank you so much for watching.